A lot of what I've learned has come from the gray-haired mentors. And sure, I've learned a lot by up and doing things the wrong way. But the reality is that I have curbed a lot of my learning experience or my learning lessons by getting around people who've been in this business for a lot longer. And I'm not talking about the guy next to Lamborghini who's only been in this 5 years longer than you have. I'm talking about the dude who's been in this for 30, 40, 50 years. And they've kind of like that commercial, they know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two. Those are the guys who I want to be around. They have forgotten more about real estate than I know. And that's the guys who I want who are advising me, especially on changing markets, different things like that, because I don't want the guy who all he knows is the 2008 financial crisis to say, oh, let me tell you about, that was such an anomaly. But the reality is I don't want him to be, that's the only experience he's pulling from. I want the guy who not only went through that, but also went through the dot-com boom, or when the 70s and 80s when interest rates went all the way up to 18 and 21%. I want those guys who give me advice. At the end of the day, most of my lessons, yes, come from my mistakes that I've made, but I do everything that I can to not have to pay through the school of hard knocks and learn. I'd rather pay by spending my time and even sometimes my money to learn from folks who have been in this a lot longer than I am.